You're listening to another AppleVis podcast.
Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Thomas Domville, also known as AnonyMouse. Alright, so I got a question for you, and this will help you decide whether you want to listen to the rest of this podcast and maybe if the app would be for you. Okay, so the question is, are you like me that likes to watch the History Channel, Nat Geo, Discovery, many other channels that have documentaries, just can't get enough of it, love documentary stuff and just learning about various things like the history, space, and all sorts of different documentaries? If you answer yes, I got an app for you. If you answer no, well, you just give this a listen and see if it interests you, and if it doesn't, well, good. Alright, so this app, I should say, is called World Documentary. Check the show note for the links. It'll take you to the AppleVis website. We'll show you where the actual app is, and looking in iTunes for World Documentary. It is a free app, which is also pretty cool for being free, and it's a really, really simple and straightforward app. There is not much to it. It is easy to use, and there's not much to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and get my phone out and get to the documentary app.
Documentary.
And
Double
we're going
tap
to go
to
ahead
open.
and...
Swipe up or down to select a custom action, then double tap to activate.
Okay. Just double tap on here to open it.
Documentary. World Documentary. Heading.
Okay. So basically, there's no settings, no anything. There's just going to be various categories you can check out. So I'm going to show you all the categories. And what we're going to do is we're going to flick to the right.
Reload. Button.
There's the reload button. And just keep swiping to the right.
Featured.
Okay, so these are the features. So this is the featured category. So there's documentary within the featured.
Assorted platter.
Various platters that doesn't qualify in other categories that we'll see on this app.
Air crash investigations.
Okay.
Superstructures. Cities and countries. Pages of past history. Explore how. Mysterious or conspiracy. Buzz of business world. All about transportation. The natural world. Personalities, famous and all about universe. Military and war. Science and art. Science and art.
And that's it. It's just as that. And so if you find a particular category that interests you, so let's find one that interests me.
Science and art. Military, all of person, the natural world, all about transportation. Buzz of business, mysterious or explore how. Pages of past history.
I love the history. History is one of my most favorite. Then I say follow up by space, but everybody's different. But I just want to show you this. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a one finger double tap on this category.
Pages of past videos category back button.
All right. So we're going to see all the documentary that applies to the history. Now, as I swipe to the right,
videos heading,
you're going to hear a couple of things here.
Search button.
There's a search. I'll help you to search for things, which I'm not sure if that's really going to be beneficial if you ever will need it.
View count 21,723.
Okay. Now, as you hear that it was 21,000, so this means that 21,000 people have viewed this documentary. So the first item you're going to hear is how many people have heard this particular documentary that we're about to hear that we can listen. Now let's do one more to the right.
The Making of Castle and Dungeons, Megastructure Vertical Line National Geographic.
Okay, so this is a Nat Geo show that they did in the making of the Dungeons and Castle. This is a good one. I like this one. So 21,000 people have seen this. So let's just go one more.
View count 331672.
Okay, so that sounds about what, 33,000, I think? And then we'll just go to the right.
Ancient Turkey and Knights Templar Vertical Line Military History Documentary.
So if we wanted to learn about Turkey and the Knight Templar, we can do that.
View count 773.
Not very many people heard or watched this one.
Engineering and Empire, the Aztecs History Documentary.
That sounds like a good one. This is about the Aztecs, and that is by the History Channel. So as simple as that, all you have to do is just a lot of swiping back and forth, and at the top left is your back button. That'll take you back out to the main page where it has all the different various categories. But now that we're in the history category, if you want to watch this show, all you have to do is just do a one finger double tap.
Engineering and loading. Video.
And we'll start load the video. And we'll let it load up here.
Video.
So you can listen
double
to it.
Double tap to toggle controls.
Okay.
And legend. How did a tribe of wandering nomads engineer the America's
so your show begins.
empire
I'm going to go ahead and pause.
Years?
Okay. To The navigation for the video, there is almost essentially nothing, no wild, any media controls, anything. You can either pause it or play. That's it. That's all you can do. So a 2-finger double tap will cause it to pause, and 2-finger double tap will cause it to play. So if I do 2 fingers tap again, they'll continue.
We have to devise engineering systems which work.
And then there's a 2-finger to pause the show. Now at the top left,
Video. Double tap to toggle control. Done. Button.
and then we swipe to the right, which will take you to the top right hand corner, which is the done button. So at the top right, there's a done. Go ahead and do a 1-finger double tap on done.
Plus videos. Back button.
All right. So there's a back button, which is at the top left. Now what it will do from here, it'll dump us into like a kind of a source information about the documentary. Basically, in a nutshell, what I've seen is that most of this is pulled from YouTube. So yes, you could bring up YouTube to do the same thing, but the nice thing about this app is that it already weeds out and filters all the documentary out for you and puts it in a category, which is really nice. So it makes it a little better than just using the YouTube itself. So you got the back button at the top left, and if I swipe to the right,
Plus heading.
this is the heading. It calls pause. Now at the top right
More info. Button.
is a more info, and that basically just gives you more information about the app itself. It doesn't do anything more than that. So let's keep swiping to the right.
View count 773.
It tells me my view count.
Start playback. Button.
And then you can double tap this to start playing again. So if you want to play the video game, you just double tap on that.
Watch on www.youtube.com. Link.
So basically, it's telling you where the sources that it's pulled from, and so you know where the sources is coming from for this particular documentary.
Engineering an Empire. The Aztecs. History documentary.
So there's our title again.
Text field. Double tap to
And
more. Button.
There is the more button. This is how you can share it with your friends and such. So double
More.
tap on this.
Over. World documentary.
I go to the right.
Watch on YouTube. Button.
I can watch it actually on the YouTube app.
Post on Facebook. Button.
I can post this to Facebook for other people to say, hey, this is a great show. You got to watch this.
Send tweet. Button.
I can send a tweet by Twitter,
Send mail. Button.
send it by mail,
Cancel.
and
Button.
then cancel.
Cancel. Plus more. Button.
Okay. That is it for the information that you will find on various documentary. So at the top left-hand corner is the back.
Videos. Back button.
Okay.
Videos. Videos. Category. Back button.
And now we're back to the history category. Where we
Videos.
had
Heading.
the superstructure and castle at the first ones. So I keep going to the right.
Search. Button. View count. 3. 3. Ancient Turkey and Knights Templar vertical line. View count. 3. The making of castle and dungeons. Megastructure
There it
vertical
is.
line. The national.
So you have that right there. So that's where we are. So it puts you right back out on this page. Now at the top left-hand corner,
Category. Back button.
you just double
Category.
tap on
World
that.
documentary. Heading.
And then it takes you back into the main page category.
World documentary. Heading. Reload. But cities and countries. Pages of past. History. Explore how. Mysterious or
And
conspiracy.
those are all the other various shows that you can watch. So that is how simple and easy it is to use this app. There's no anything to it. It's really nicely laid out. It's straightforward and simple. It just shows out the different categories you can pick from, and then once you get to the category that you're interested in, just double tap on that, and then we'll show the various shows. Now it does get updated. My understanding, it gets updated every week, I believe. So there are some new shows that do show up from time to time. Not as much as I would love to have it. I would love to have it all the time, but it will show up on there as being new. So there was a couple that came up. I saw it says new documentary. So once you've seen it once, then that new documentary little option goes away, but it will say new documentary. So just keep coming back and reload it every so often. You'll find more and more documentaries. So if you're a huge documentary buff, I wanted to show you this app. It is a free app. Once again, it's called World Documentary. It is a great app to download. It's very small, and it does stream. It does not download the video itself, so you don't have to worry about hogging up any of the space and things like that. So be careful. It is in video form, so you probably don't want to do this over cell, because that's going to absorb a lot of your data. So make sure you're on Wi-Fi when you're doing this. And because it's a video, you cannot you cannot put on lock screen. I wish you could, but because it's a video app, it will just pause if you put the lock screen on. Okay, so you have to keep the lock screen on, or I should say, just don't have the lock screen on, and you'll be able to watch the video if you have any vision left. If not, enjoy and sit back and listen to the documentary. I hope you enjoyed this podcast very much. Give it a look. It's one of my new favorite. I love this very much. I hope they will put a lot more documentary film on there to make this more enjoyable. So, that is going to do. My name is Thomas Domville, also known as AnonyMouse. I hope you enjoy the podcast. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
This podcast has been brought to you by the AppleVis community. For the latest in resources and tips and tricks to help you get the best from your Apple device, visit us online at www.applevis.com.